Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We're back at the Space Center after successfully getting back to Layford's Curse in the last episode and getting a soil sample from the lowlands. We got that taken care of. We got plenty of science. I actually went to the tracking station and I went to Galileo and Copernicus, transmitted some science back. I went to the mining platform, and it had finished processing all the ore into fuel. It wasn't as much fuel as I was expecting, but I'm probably gonna have to do it several times. Meaning, I need more. I need more mining equipment there, so I need to do that also between episodes. Get more mining equipment up there. There's just a lot of stuff to do. I did research a little bit on the asteroids. We'll get to that in a sec. I want to go to mission control and see if there's anything interesting available. Apollo 7 crew pod test flight. What is this? They want us to... Apollo 7 objective is to build and test a new command module that can carry 3-man crew to the moon. Yeah, we've kind of already done this. Achieve an altitude of at least 0. What? What? Into orbit around Kerbin. 3 crew, docking ports, solar panels, electric charge. I pretty much do this every mission. I'm not sure why I would mess around. I guess I could take that. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not really worth a whole lot of money either. Still wants me to add a mobile processing lab to Juno, which I don't want to do. Take a payload specialist to Copernicus. So I'm not sure who that would be. A scientist? I don't know. I guess, you know what? Probably when I take the contract, the payload specialist will appear in the list of Kerbals that I have. Just like any... what do they call them? Any of these, the tourist contracts. Not sure I want to do that. I mean, that's just all that. It's just busy work, I think. Send a guy out there. I mean, you get some cash for it, but I'm not sure it's really worth doing. Explore Dune. I really want to start doing this. Today's your lucky day. Simply head to Duna and pass by it. That's it? Don't I have something else for Duna? I know I do. Orbital survey of Duna. So I could do both of these at once. That's Eve, that's Ike, that's Eve. This is the only one for Duna. This is just transmit science. I think I'm going to take this because I could do both of these at the same time. This is just pass buying Duna. Fly by Duna. Return to Kerbin from a flyby. So I would have to... Must be returned or transmitted. So I'd have to return it. I'd have to do a mission where I get into Duna orbit, do some of the stuff and come back. That's a lot of cash though. But I have to come back with a material study. You know what I could do though? Stop doing that. I could leave all this... I could do this science, transmit it, and then leave all this crap in orbit. And then come back, like detach it and then come back without it. I could do that. 4 of the following experiments. I probably wouldn't bring this SIGINT, the intelligence scan, because that device is large. Recon scan. Orbital telescope, that's small. Magnetometer, small. Materials study data. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Bring one back to Duna. Return to Kerbin. That would be good for a... Wow, this would be unmanned. Let's go ahead and take this. And then maybe I can do them both at the same time. Another plant the flag on the moon. Orbital serve has another one. So why don't I just do all three of these at once? Imagine all the science and money I'd make from all this stuff. 7 of the following experiments. Wow, I could create like this gigantic, this rocket with a whole bunch of science on it. Wow. I might do that. Returned or transmitted with some science value. I'm going to take that too. Because why not? This is for Kerbin. Ike. Gravitational forces. Record gravitational forces. How do I do that? I don't know. I must have another science piece of equipment to do that, I would assume. Well, I don't see anything else to grab here. Not yet. So let's go back and look at the... I do have a little bit of science. 732. Actually, no. Let's go back. Let's go to the tracking station. And from what I read, supposedly all you have to do... hold on. Okay. Okay. Not sure what that was. All you have to do, supposedly, is, like, highlight this thing, and then track it. And then it tells you, tells you what it is, and its orbit and all that. So, oh my, it's orbiting Kerbin? It's a huge asteroid. What's its periapsis? 752,000 meters. Wow. So apparently Kerbin has already captured this large asteroid. AST SQV-146 orbiting Kerbin, discovered on year 1, day 367. That was what? 20 days ago? And it just got here. You know what? I think I might track some of these others here real quick. Like this one. So these look... hold on. Oh, they're kind of pretty far out. Let's look at this one. Can we? This one here, track it. And it looks like Kerbin encounter. Whoa. Okay, so we're going to have another Kerbin encounter here. What about, what is it? Orbiting the sun. How about this? It's also orbiting the sun. Wow, these are cool. And this one is orbiting the sun. Interesting orbits here. They're all kind of close. I could reach these probably pretty easy. How about this one? It is orbiting the sun. And this one up here. I'm sure they're all orbiting the sun. Yep. And this one. It is orbiting the sun as well. Interesting orbits we have here. So kind of an asteroid belt. It looks like a lot of them kind of cross or get close to Kerbin's orbit. Since we already have one kind of captured, I think it'd be really cool to visit it. This one here. I wonder, do I have... Okay, I'm wondering... if I have like a mission for this. So AST, I guess, is asteroid. SQV-146. We still have a few other question marks out here. Let's look at this one. Another orbiting the sun. This one. Orbiting the sun. And this one. Okay. A lot of asteroids. This one's going to be first. Ooh, what is this? So this one is going to come by and visit Kerbin, I guess? Which one is this? This one here. Well, I saw... One of them is going to come by close to Kerbin, it looked like. Here it is, right here. 200... What is this? Kerbin escape. In 216 days. So at some point, an asteroid is going to come by here. One of them. Alright, let's see if we can get a mission for this one. That would be kind of cool. Alright, sometimes I have to, like, once you discover something, it'll start producing missions for you. See if I can find one. I think I saw some new missions just pop up. Bring 3 tourists to visit an asteroid. Which one, though? It doesn't say, just, I guess, any asteroid. Get a lot of money for it. How about a science mission would be nice, too. How about if I do a little time warp? A couple days, and then go back and see. Okay. Maybe there's a new mission here. Oh, I do have some new stuff. Launch rover to moon and land. I've already done that. Thanks for the mission. When I've already done it. Does this have to be a new... Oh, this is Duna. Never mind. Wait a minute. Land on Duna with a rover. Launch rover to the moon. Which one is it? You must land on a moon with... moon with rover. Okay. After you land, we will periodically send you new contracts for this rover. Please these contracts will require you to travel with the rover to the new waypoint. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Then they want me to test this quad penguin vacuum engine on a suborbital trajectory over the moon. Mass spectrometry analysis of the moons, but nothing with the asteroid. No, I guess we'll just put together our own trip to an asteroid. And maybe do some science, we'll see. Yeah, now watch, I'll do one of these, probably. I'll bring some tourists to an asteroid, and then I'll get the science mission after that when I come back. Well, how about 2 tourists. Visit an asteroid. We can just haul them up there. Bring 2 tourists to an asteroid and back. Bring the tourists to an asteroid for 15 minutes, looks like. We need a pilot. Load all passengers on the launch pad. Kerbin, altitude above 75. Okay. With... what? Bring the tourists to an asteroid. Crew, trait, vessel, state, destination Kerbin, parts. With module. With asteroid module? What? I don't get it. I'm not... what is that? I have no idea what module part that is. I don't know what that means. And that doesn't say how long I'm supposed to be there. Well, I could try it, and then... I'm gonna wait a few more days. Let's go to the tracking station again. Let's see where this asteroid is. Oh, it's already come back over here. So I went from here to here in a couple days. Looks like. Wish I knew what its orbital period was. Alright, I'm going to go back. And then see if I got another contract. Maybe? Okay. Oh, here we go. Conduct a scientific survey of a Class D asteroid. Which one was this? I didn't see. I need to go check real quick. Okay, this one... does it say? How do we know what this is? Here's another. There's some more asteroids. Now it says what the class is before I scan it, but it doesn't say after. Small. That's too bad. Class D. I think this one in orbit was Class E. I think is what it was. I think that's what I saw. This is B, small. This is A, tiny. There's another one. Class D, large. Yeah, mine was like huge. Wow, there's tons of these things. Look at all these. This is the asteroid belt here, I guess. And they're all really close to Kerbin. There's another one. And we're going to have lots of encounters here, it looks like. Several. Let's go back in here. Yeah. Pretty sure this one was Class E. And it doesn't look like I can get more info on it. Well, yeah. I suspect if I took the contract, it'll tell me which one to go after. Of a Class D asteroid. We want you to find a Class D and study it by collecting and returning and transmitting multiple scientific observations. Well, that's too bad. I wish it was E. I wonder if I could, like... Here, let's go back here. Asteroid survey. Yeah, it just offers a D. That's too bad. Well... Just the D. I guess we'll just make up our own. You know, we'll just go up there and do some science on it. Bring a few tourists. Weather satellite. Okay. Long-term orbital reconnaissance survey of the moon. It's another satellite ionization scan. Alright, we're going to take one of these. Bring one tourist to visit an asteroid. I think that'd be better. Instead of 3. Although you get a lot more money for the 3. Just saw another contract appear. Two tourists. Oops. 3 tourists. 1 tourist to visit an asteroid. Alright, let's although 3 might be better. I could put 3. I could put a pilot, a scientist, and 3. That'd be 5. I'd need a capsule for 5. I could do that. You got a lot more money. Let's do the 3 tourists. Take it. Okay. And let's go build a rocket. How about? Okay. Alright, do we have... This shouldn't take much because we're not even hardly leaving our local area. We only need enough fuel to get out near Menmus. Maybe not even that. You could probably intercept it while it's coming on its way back. Let's see. Do we have a capsule for 5? I think we do. That's 4. That's 7. I don't think I will need 7. So what? 17? That thing must be huge. Oh my god. That fits 8. There's one in here that fits 2. 2. Can I get that, though, back through the atmosphere? I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking, see if I can find the right thing, and I'll be back when I have something. Alright, this is what I've come up with. I did decide to use this Mark IV-1 Specialized Command Module. This is the 7-seater. I have not used this one before. It's right here. So this will be new. I put a ton of parachutes on it because I don't know. It weighs like twice as much as the Mark III. Mark III. That's, if I can find it. The Mark III. I think. No, that's not it. The one I usually use. Mark III, I believe it's that. It's not exactly that one. It's that one right there. Mark 1-3 command pod is 2.72 tons. This one is 5.6, so it's twice. I put like 8 parachutes on here. One at the top, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. 8 parachutes. That should be enough. And then we got some monopropellant tanks in here just in case we need them. We have some solar panels here. We have a Communicatron DTS Mark I antenna, and down here, okay, then this is the decoupler. We have a heat shield there, which looks a little strange. I don't know exactly how this works. You know, should it come out to the side here? I don't know. I think this will be fine. I guess we're going to find out. Decoupler. And then we have this really cool Mark III service bay. And it's got tons of stuff in here. I got a battery pack. I was able to fit a Science Junior in here. So, Science Junior, we got a couple of, got batteries, we got thermometers, the barometer, orbital telescope, multispectral imaging platform, the radio plasma wave antenna, solar particle collector. Why I didn't want 2 batteries in here. I just wanted 1. Let's put this back over here. That's a 600 power bank. It should be plenty. And then I don't know if I can use these up here. I just put it in here in the mass spectrometry tube, the ionization chamber, a couple of Mr. Glue canisters, the magnetometer boom. So hopefully that's enough. Then below that I got a tank here. Come on. With that much fuel, 1620. And then I have this new, I went back to the Science Center and I did heavy rocketry. So I could have a little bit better engines for this stage. I found this one. It's the 3.5 meter Hound, and it gives me 2000 delta V after I'm up into orbit. That should be plenty. And I believe, see if I can find this again. It's organized by size. It's down here. It has, see if I can find it. Is this it here? It's not the pink one. The Hound. Alright, where'd I put where's the Hound? There it is. Vacuum 350 ISP. Not the best, but it'll do. And there's the stack separator. I have 3 of these tanks here. And then a Merlin cluster on the bottom. And then I have a few Globe X2 SRBs. And what I decided to do here, this separator here, I put the force percent at 0 because I don't know if is the ejector, like the charge that pushes it away, is that what's exploding? I don't know. And then I put these solid rocket separation retro boosters, I put them here at the top instead of on the side. I'm thinking maybe that's going to help. I'm not sure. I'm going to test this out and see. And then, of course, I got the launch stability enhancers. This whole rocket cost $150,000. So I'm going to check my staging here. Make sure this is all correct. I'm going to have these things go off with the launch stability clamps. Then I have the separator and these SRB separator engines. The decoupler here. And then this liquid fuel engine. Another decoupler and all the parachutes, which should be enough. Let's go to the crew. Let's get rid of those we don't need. Should we send Bob up, or which scientist which pilot should we send? Do we have a pilot? No, we don't. We need more people. Let's send out Valentina. And then, do we need an engineer? I think I might send him just in case. We've got plenty of room on this thing. I guess we'll send Deson and Julius. And then I'm supposed to pick up the 3 passengers out here on the launch pad. So I think this is ready to go. I called it the AI, Asteroid Interceptor 1, AI-1. So let's save that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need RCS, but this thing is capable of RCS. I just put the tanks on here just in case. So I think we're ready to go. And we have the battery pack in here, right? I'm going to make sure this all looks correct. Can I open this? Battery. Okay. Let's look at the engineer report. There's nothing concerning about this vessel. Good. All right. So let's go out and give it a go. Alright, bring tourists to visit an asteroid. That's what we want. The 3 passengers. Load them up. So we got Hadrod, who's in, it looks like he's in the, well, yeah, the capsule. I'd like to look inside the capsule. Ferdo and Mafrid. Let's, I don't want EVA. I'll look inside. Can I... That's the view that they have? Yeah, can we turn them around? No? Can we look at... let's see. How about the pilot? Valentina. No, I didn't need her to EVA. Oops. Valentina, let's view. Okay, so this is her. I can't turn her, so I was hoping to get a view inside that capsule. Okay. How about the engine? No, let's take a look. Everybody's looking at a panel, it looks like. So I can't really look around too well. How about... Okay, we did look at... They all look like they're looking at a panel, which is unfortunate. But... Okay, well, let's just get going on this. Put our SAS, and I don't know exactly how much thrust. I do have about 7,000 delta V in this thing total. Oh, we need to go to... I don't know if I want to encounter this when it's coming here, or if I want to try and counter it out here. I don't know, but we need to make this target so that we can see when we launch at what angle we need to launch at. It looks like almost 45 degrees, but we'll see. We don't want to launch in an equatorial orbit and then change planes, because it's going to take a lot of delta V to do that. So we want to launch going in this direction to save on fuel. And then we should see it on our nav ball. It's right here. So we're going to launch in this direction. So it's actually, is it more than 45 degrees? Maybe? Okay. Let's get the throttle up to about right here, because I don't want to come crashing back down on the pad. I can always power it down. There's going to be a lot to do here, because let's check my staging again. Okay, these and that those two engines. These decouple here, engine decouple, parachutes. Okay, we're ready. Like I said, there's going to be plenty to do, because I have to turn this way, and I have to monitor my fuel consumption. I don't want to use too much of this fuel. I want to use most of the liquid or the solid fuel to get me through the atmosphere. Okay, let's go. It's probably a little too much power, so I'll power down just a little bit, right about there. And then here in a sec, we're going to start turning. In fact, I could power down a little bit more even. Alright, let's start turning, but we want to turn this way. So I don't have to be perfect, I just need to be in this direction. I might be off by a few degrees when we get in orbit, but I could probably follow the pink marker. Alright, looks like we're going to... Let's see how well this works when I jettison these. Like right now. I don't want these to fall on Space Center. Let's jettison them now. Ooh. Much better. Oh, I like that. Okay, ooh, we need to power up to about right here. And we're at 13,000, so I need to get this to about 45 degrees. Right about there. Alright, then I'm going to slow down here. And then I just wait until the apoapsis is about 75. Let's see how this looks. Okay, this looks pretty good. We're only off by 7.9 degrees. It's not too bad. Okay, we could probably cut power. And yeah, we're off a little bit. I didn't push it up as far as I could have. Let's just get in orbit. We'll correct our planes, and then we'll go from there. Okay, it looks like I went a little bit too far. I'm off by 0.3. I don't think I want to fix that. I think I went just a little too far. Too much, but I think that'll be fine. That'll be close enough. Now it's just a matter of doing an intercept, just like if I was going to the moon, except it's a very eccentric orbit. but it should be basically the same. Just find a place to do a burn. I could wait until the asteroid is down this way. In fact, maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm going to play with this a little bit. And because it does add a little bit of complexity, since it's not round, it's not a circular orbit. If I start anywhere here, it's going to push this up this way. What I might want to do is wait until the asteroid has come around to about here, and then intercept it out here. Kind of getting the same type of orbit that it's in. I don't know how long that's going to take. It might take several days. Yeah, that's 18 days. 19 days. That'll take, yeah, 19 days. Well, I'm going to play around with different departure points here and see what happens, and I'll be right back when I've decided something. Ooh, 27 kilometers right there, and that's in 4 days. Okay, node is in 16 minutes, 927 meters per second, so that'll take about half of our fuel. But I think that will be fine. And then if we wanted to, we could, once we get out there and intercept, we could do another maneuver and get in the same orbit if we wanted to. But I think I just want to pass by it. I'm going to do this right here. It's 27 kilometers. I'm not sure exactly how close we're going to have to be, but that looks pretty good. And then I can make like an adjustment here. See if I can match. Yeah. What I could do maybe is maneuver this, move this over so that my apoapsis matches close to theirs, but I don't really see that it matters. I could make a change here to get in that orbit to match theirs. It's no big deal. I think that's what I'm going to do. What did the mission say? Let's see. It says... Wait, what? Bring 3 tourists to visit an asteroid. Does it think I'm already there? It does. Probably because the asteroid is right close to us in orbit. Because it's already started the countdown. I only need 7 more. Now, that's not really fun, is it? I mean, I could just sit here for 7 more minutes and complete the contract, but I don't want to do that. I want to go see the asteroid. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out here and intercept it and come back, regardless of whether we complete it here or not. So, alright, we're going to get ready in 14 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do this. So, I'll be back when we're ready to do the burn. Alright, 1.5 minutes. I didn't even look and see how long this burn is. 54-second burn. Okay. So here's I already ditched the first stage, and this is our rocket so far. We have our solar panels out, collecting solar energy, pretty much full charged. So it is a 50-second burn, 54. So we'll start at T-minus 27 seconds. Yeah, it's showing this position to intersect 1, and then this here. We have a 2,500 kilometer separation right now. we're going to intersect out here. Alright, I think... So I said 27 seconds. Alright, getting ready. And... now. Let's see, where are we at? Well, it went from 27 or so to 384 kilometers, so I don't know if I went over or didn't go far enough. I could, let me see, let's see. I'm gonna, oh, it looks like I went too far. So why don't I turn around and see if I can fix that. Burn retrograde for a little bit. Just for a few seconds, see if I can fix this. I guess right about there. 300, 150, 69, 43. Oh, went too far. Let's see. Let's go prograde. One more time. I think I'll line up with the asteroid, the target. There we go. It's too bad. 70. Should I just leave it at 70? 52. Yeah, it's just I can't. The controls just aren't. I don't have fine controls over the thrust, unfortunately. So if I can get this under 100, I'll just leave it. 63 is good. Okay. So now we'll wait. I guess we'll go ahead and time accelerate a little bit. Alright, it's about 218,000 meters away. Our separation is going to be 51 kilometers. It looks like I'm going to go past it this way. Probably faster. I'm moving at 275 meters per second. It's moving at 281. That one's actually a little faster. So I might have to, depending on the speed at which we are when we get close, I'm either going to have to accelerate or slow down. 281. Doesn't look like it's getting any faster. So I'm going to have to speed up a little bit and then push myself over this way, in this direction. I think we'll just wing it, I guess, when we get there. 281 and a half. Let's see if it's increasing in speed. No, it's slowing down. Well, obviously, because we're going out to its apoapsis. So, all right. 280, 274. 205,000 meters. So what I'm going to have to do, let's see if I can, no, it's still not close enough to actually see it. It should be, okay, there's Kerbin, so it's probably going to be up in this direction, somewhere over here. So I'll probably gonna have to go prograde. Okay, here's my prograde marker. And there's its prograde marker. Or there's the station. If I'm going towards it, that's where it is. So... It's quite a bit of a separation. I'm going to wait till we get closer. And I'll know more when I get closer. So let's see if we can close within 50,000 or so. $150. 97. Okay, we're about 78,000 meters. I still don't see it. But I'm hoping these markers got a little closer now on the nav ball. Not really. $51. So it's going to be ahead of me. So I'm probably going to have to speed up. Yeah, I can see. You can see now how the orbits are not quite in the same plane. So it's above me. It's above me. So I'm going to have to go up in this direction and over to my left here. Okay. Where is... Ah, there it is right there. Okay. And Kerbin's here. Alright, so yeah, I'm aiming right at it. I still might wait. Where's my prograde marker? It's right there. So I gotta push mine, whoa, over to it. I don't know if I wanna, let's make this target. Oh, there we go. Okay. So all I have to do now, it's right here. Maybe I should wait until we're really close instead of making a change now. I think I'll wait a little bit more. Yeah, it's quite a bit above me. Okay, it's crossing over now. So maybe now would be a good time. Alright, so it's right there. There's Kerbin. Alright, I'm going to start, I think, seeing if I can maneuver closer. Looks like I'm going to have to do this. Thrust in this direction right here. I'm going to do it a little bit and see what happens. What should happen is, let me move this back over. Thrusting in that direction should pull my prograde marker closer this way. to match the target? We're going to find out. Let's see if that had any effect. Yes, it did. I just got to keep doing that so I can match these up. There we go. So now my prograde matches the target. Still 54 kilometers away. So I just ride this and make little adjustments until I'm close. 54 kilometers. As you can see, it's decreasing now. And when I get close, I'll turn around and burn retrograde to slow down, to burn off this relative velocity. Alright, 0.8 kilometers in 13, 12, 11 minutes. So let's slow down a little bit. So basically it's going to be back and forth. I'm going to stay on my prograde, kind of keep it pointed towards the asteroid. See, like that. And then eventually I have to turn around and slow and bleed off the speed difference here, velocity difference. Okay, so 0.2 kilometers. I guess I don't want to get too close, right? Or do I? Alright, I think that's... We're going to leave it like that. And then turn this around. So we're at 0.1 is our closest approach. Let's see what our orbit looks like after that. Ooh, it's went up. So we will definitely have to make a correction once we get really close here. Yeah. Yeah, that's from pushing ourselves up to meet it. See, we're pushing ourselves up, well, in this direction, relatively speaking. Pushing ourselves up to meet it here, then we gonna once we get close, we're gonna flatten it. We're gonna flatten our orbit here, basically. Thrust in this direction to push our orbit down. In fact, I could probably start that now. Looks like we're headed right towards it. Let's see what I can do here to slow down and change our... Okay, so now our relative velocity, we're approaching at 10 meters per second to the asteroid. Let's see what that did to our orbit. See how it went down a little bit? Okay, we'll keep doing this until we get close. There it is. It is massive too. 0.1 kilometers? I think I'll let it... I hope I'm not going to smash into it. Why don't we push off a little bit. Like, burn this way. Just so we don't. .5 meters per second. And then I'll slow down. And then hopefully I can get like right along beside it and just stay there for a while. Nice. So I'm kind of wondering how, I mean... So our orbits are close. I'm wondering if I thrust towards it, maybe about that direction. Then maybe I can keep up with it. I want to get this down to 0. Okay. I'm bringing my... There we go. Whoops. A little too much. Now we need to slow down really fast. Because if I don't, we're going to crash into it. Probably. There we go. A little bit of... Hopefully the tourists weren't looking out the window just then. See if I can get this just right so we can follow it a little bit. Okay, now we're getting a little close again. Let's go retrograde. That looks good. There. So we can just kind of hang out and look at this asteroid for a little bit. And our orbits pretty much match. Well, that was fun. Let's go home now, I guess. It'd be kind of cool if we could spacewalk and go over there. Do I dare? Spacewalk? Well, you know, this asteroid's going to be here for a while. In fact, I might be able to do some mining or something, or do some... scan it and see what kind of resources it has. Go over there. There's probably very little gravity, so I probably can't walk on it. You know what? I forgot in all of this, I forgot to do my science. So let's do it. And what is this? Right. Observe mystery goo. I don't think... Oh, 90? Mystery goo observation while in space near a stony asteroid. Now, this is a new experiment. This is called the Micro Goo Containment Pod. I guess it's different than the regular mystery goo? I'm not sure, but I saw it and I thought I'd include it in this bay here. We'll definitely take that and broadcast, send it back. And we're almost out of electric charge. Okay. All right, I think we're done so far. And let's just wait until we get to Apple-Apsis, I guess. Let's see what the asteroid's going to do. Yeah, we're moving away from it, so we'll be fine. I guess we could do it now instead of waiting, and then we're still going to be... Yeah, I did cut off some time because it was 17 days just to get to this. It looks like 12, and then you add out another 17. So this will cut off some of the time. 4-second burn in 1 hour. Okay. Doesn't have to be precise because I can always change it when I get over here. Whoops. Went a little too far past it, so let's burn a little. Say goodbye to the asteroid. It looks like we're at 33. It's hard to tell. 33. I think that'll be fine. Alright, let's ditch this last stage here. And we probably want to put away our antenna and the solar panels. Wait, no. Retract. Alright, looks good. And let's just stay on retrograde. Alright, looks like we're going to come down over land. Hopefully not in the mountains. Alright, I don't know what button it was that I pressed for this. These. I wish I knew. So I could probably deploy chutes pretty quickly, pretty soon. There we go. Lots of chutes. Alright, they can deploy anytime now. Alright, 7.2 meters per second is pretty good. It may kill the heat shield, I don't know. I might go ahead and drop that when I get close to the ground. Yeah, let's drop it. We don't need it. All right, so let's just go get down to the ground. So that was successful. We got I think almost 100,000 for this. So we should have plenty of money to do more missions now. All right, so let's recover and see what happens. Alright, recovery of the vessel returned from Kerbal orbit. We got no science. 5,000 funds recovered parts from 150,000 credit fund vehicle. And, ooh, Julius did not get any experience. Alright, but we got several ribbons. Anything for asteroid exploration? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So how much money do we have? 362. Quite a bit. Where is the one we just finished? Bring 3 tourists to visit an asteroid. So that was 985 for that. Plus a little bit of recognition, which is nice. And let's see, what is there anything new available? Radio plasma wave scan while docked with Galileo. These look kind of boring. Temperature surveys of Kerbal. Observational surveys of the moon near the mining platform. Test a payload fairing. Conduct a survey of the magnetic field around the moon. Okay, I think what I'm going to do next time is do the second part, the other mission I said I wanted to do, which was get a resource scanner in orbit above Minmus and move the lander to Copernicus. That's what I think we'll do next time, unless something interesting comes up. Why don't we fast forward a day or two and then see. Okay, let's go a couple days. Alright. Go back in here and see if there's anything interesting. Actually, I think I accidentally clicked the vehicle assembly building. Yeah, I did. Oops. Okay. Mission control. Satellites. Launch rover to moon and land. What's this? What's this here? Tyros in NOAA program. Launch Tyros with a new technology, batteries, and solar panels to keep satellite in orbit. Altitude is 70. Around Kerbal. Inclination of 90. Okay, what's the point of this? You don't get a whole lot for it, so I don't know. What I might do is go through here, see if there's any of this that's available, and see if I can. Yeah, see if I can find something more interesting. And if I do, then we'll do it next time. But so far I don't see anything. I'll look it over and we'll pick something. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.